Hi, I am Chris Bilal. I am a registered nurse and I am certified in wound care. When I first started my career, I thought I would be working in a hospital in New York, probably in an ER, um, and just living in Manhattan and going to the hospital and, um, seeing patients and just that fast pace and the excitement of the city. And then the more nursing I did, the more I realized that I actually enjoyed spending time with the patients in a more patient-centered care setting. So I was in school, continuing on for my education, and I worked in a nursing home at the time. And it was geriatrics, and I actually fell in love with the geriatric population. Doing the rotations in school, you go from pediatrics to the OR to geriatrics to adolescents. And I found the most connection with the geriatric population. There's something to be said for the energy and the knowledge that our older people in our population possess, and just being able to share and experience that. That's kind of where I found my, I guess, my niche in nursing. Absolutely. Absolutely. I spent 20 years at a facility, and when I became pregnant, they very accommodating. I was able to change shifts. I was able to go from working 40 hours a week to working 20 hours a week. I was able to maneuver and manipulate my schedule. So when my daughter was in school, I was able to be home. So I had the best of both worlds. And my employer, when I left that facility, which I recently did to embark on the next part of my journey, that was one of the things I said in my, basically in my goodbye, was how blessed I was to have had an employer that worked with me, and the fact that I had a family and understood how important that was as a woman. Because if your home is taken care of, you can go to work and give everything you've got. Uh, it's funny. My grandmother, my grandmothers were female role models, just strong women who took care of their families. They weren't able to go as far as they could in their career aspirations because they were, my mother's mother was a stay-at-home mom, and she took care of her children at home. And my father's mother, she was a home health aide, and she wasn't able to go as far as she wanted to in her nursing career. But what I got from both of them was just that determination and drive, and how important it is to go for what it is you want, and even if that means staying home. So I was able to incorporate both of their work ethics, and I took from them both, and I was able to stay at home when I could stay at home and go to work when I could go to work. And my inspiration now is this extraordinary young woman that I had the honor of bringing into this world. And she truly is, and she doesn't know it, but she is. My daughter is truly an inspiration, because her journey is just beginning, and there's nothing greater than beginning a journey. So yeah, she's my inspiration. Get better nursing shoes. Gotta take care of your feet. um, don't be discouraged. If you feel something in your gut, go with it. Never talk yourself out of something because someone else with maybe more time in the field, or um, more knowledge, or whether it's more degrees or whatever it is, never let anyone talk you out of something that you know is right. And you just fight for that, because that, your intuition, your gut, that's what we're given, and you have to go with it. I just think being mindful, you know, the open dialogue, the way we carry ourselves as women. Unfortunately, a lot of the way society sells things is very sexist, and we're teaching our young girls that they have to look a certain way to attain respect. And in essence, when they do, just the opposite happens. So I think it has to be okay that you don't have to look a certain way or that you don't have to do certain things to get respect. You don't have to change what feels right about yourself to fit in. That however you want to be when you wake up in the morning is good enough. And because that's the best you possible. When we strive to look or be like somebody else, we're not being ourselves. And we just need to be authentic to who it is we are. And that's the best, you know, answer that I can give for that one. Oh, just love what you do. If you have passion for it and it excites you, then choose it. The beauty about nursing is there's so many different choices and areas that you can go into, that you can find what basically feeds your soul, and that's what you should do. Because honestly, I love what I do, but it's a gift. It's truly a gift when you can go into a room and a patient smiles or they thank you, you know, for coming in and touching them in such a way that they feel better or they know they're going to get better. Like, that's a gift. So whatever it is you do in the field, you pick the one that's going to inspire you on a daily basis, because that's the energy you want to bring, just that day-to-day inspiration. Oh, I was going to be on Broadway. And I still sing to the patients sometimes when I go in the room. But yeah, I was convinced I was going to be on Broadway. Actually, Fame. There was a TV show, it was Fame, and I was convinced I was going to go to the School of Performing Arts and I was going to be on Broadway. So yeah, Broadway.